energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. From the bottom now, I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That is amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness.
No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks, with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Bembry in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. They set the pick. Second chance shot. Brooklyn with the board. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game. You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
And here's Griffin outside. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
A minute 50 left in the opening quarter. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Bembry. The kick to Durant. Griffin, a screen on Porzingis. Here's Durant, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Bullock comes in for Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Hardaway, and Brunson is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Carter comes in for Mills.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Down low. Pulls it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And a chance now for us to take a look at the point guard leaders in assists this season. James Harden is second. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Here's Bembry. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Carter. Aldridge with it. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Shot by Bembry. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Brunson with it. 16 feet out.
And people have criticized Harden for his defense before. But the truth is, he's showing tons of improvement in this area.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The Nets with the lead. And so in the game for the Nets, James Johnson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. Here's Aldridge. The Mavericks pull it in. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Clock at 4. Here's Hardaway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played. Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Nets also making a change. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And the Nets with possession here. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Johnson passes to Carter. Clock at 6. Screen by Griffin. Brown drives in. Good D by Finney Smith.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Brown. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mills with it, working on Porzingis. Outside Johnson. Over Kleba. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks leading. Outside Porzingis. Carter against Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Griffin outside. Johnson a screen on Porzingis. Griffin finds Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
35 seconds left in the first half of this one. They get the rebound. Finney Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. Brown comes in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Johnson. Bembry, he's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Carter. It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
That's good from Harden.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Harden hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Brunson against Harden. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Harden. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Man, a lot of great games on the docket. Shaq, anything you like on the docket?
Well, let me see. Shaq Stradamus is bringing out the crystal ball. Yeah. I'm going home with the home team tonight, AJ.
All the home teams. Wow.
Wow. But let me guess. Is that because of the home cooking, Shaq?
Yes.
And as we move on, the Dallas Mavericks find themselves in a close one through the first half.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The Mavericks trailing.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And it's Doncic missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Now here's Doncic. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Mills with it, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Harden. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Durant against Powell. Harden, the pass to Durant. Griffin, a screen on Powell. To the paint. Powell with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. 58 seconds left in the third. Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Durant. Back to Harden. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mills. Up and over Hardaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Porzingis. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden against Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. And here's Doncic outside. That shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Mavericks on top, up 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Brooklyn, Patrick Mills out there with James Harden. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Free throw line jumper. Unable to get that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Outside Mills. And it's blocked. Here's Bullock, guarded by Durant. Here's Bullock. Shot from 12, and he nails the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
You mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
Now here's Harden. Over Brunson. Harden misses. 1:44 left in the fourth. Outside Brunson. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Durant. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ntilikina. Baseline try. It's deflected. Durant against Kleba. Durant, pass to Harden. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Brooklyn timeout call. And the last section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Ntilikina. And Doncic has subbed in for Brunson. Bembry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with this team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Now here's Doncic. The floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Brooklyn. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Durant against Porzingis. It's Durant with a drive. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. Taking
first free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Some people believe Luka Doncic's rise to stardom has been quick, but let's not forget, this young man left his home to turn pro as a 13-year-old. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's Durant, out to the wing. Here's Mills, blocked, out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Coming on to the floor for the Nets.
Mavericks on D. Three-pointer, Harden. That one no good. Here's Ntilikina. He's checked by Carter. And so the Mavericks take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.